Alright everybody, what is going on? We got a new stage of Extreme Super Battle Road here. This is the Planet NAMEK Saga only, and I'm going to be hopping in here with the goats. We're going to see how this goes. Honestly, not sure how the GINYU Force is going to fare in here, but we'll throw Raccoon and Goldo in slot 1. I mean, this is a, they are red zone level, but I don't know what level this stage is going to be, so we're going to find out together. We got a pretty good, actually, like, these are perfect opening rotations because I want Birder, or not Birder and Jace. Well, yeah, Birder and Jace are going to be my slot 1 unit on one rotation, and then Raccoon and Goldo are going to be my slot 1 unit in the other. Raccoon and Goldo, very great Super Battle Road unit. They guard, they have pretty good defensive stats. They do, they stun, seal, and attack debuffs, so they are very, very good. Birder and Jace are solid. They do support. They have a 50% chance to dodge, and then I did build mine with 30 dodge, so mine have about a 65% chance to dodge, give or take. Anyway, but yeah, the GINYUs are supporting everybody. Like, pretty much everybody is supporting here, so I think they're the only unit that's not, but in a sense, they still are, because we share a lot of really good links. Like, Loyalty, for example, is going to be pretty good. So, this is a, like, half summonable, half free-to-play team here. If the cord ever comes back, we'll talk about it a little bit more. So, of course, the two LRs are free-to-play. This one is from Battlefield. This one is just from doing missions. And then, of course, GINYU is a summonable unit, and then Birder and Jace and then Raccoon and Goldo are just banner units. So there's a decent chance that even new players have those characters, and STR Jace is free to play as well. STR Jace is probably the weakest character on the setup right here, but mine does have some dodge on him. He is a support type unit, and he does have a scouter, and I think he has decent type coverage in this stage from what I remember. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in here. Now, I feel like most people should be able to get this done with the free-to-play GINYU Force team. You probably just have to use items, but if anybody has tried that, let me know how it went. I am very curious, so... looks like Raccoon and Goldo did not get the stun on this first super attack here. You guys can kind of see the status effects load in actually before the super attack did. That's a thing that can happen sometimes in Super Battle Roads. That's not a crazy occurrence right there. They're eating a super attack, yeah, for nothing. They had already gotten so many hits in, plus they already got a super attack off, so I was not concerned about that doing damage. And then Zarbon can't super us at all on this rotation because Zarbon is sealed. So with Dodoria already getting their super attack off, and then Zarbon being sealed, we have pretty much nothing to worry about the rest of this rotation. I guess we'll find out how hard Dodoria hits here pretty quickly. We got a great turn there from GINYU being able to wipe Zarbon off the map, and then we're taking double digits from Dodoria. So yeah, the GINYU Force team is still very solid. Now, next rotation is going to be a little bit suspect. It's probably actually good that we didn't finish off, what's his name right there? Dodoria, because I would like to just have this rotation right here as my turn 1 rotation going into every fight, because Raccoon and Goldo are just going to be able to help control the fight really well. So being able to get Birder and Jace in turn 2 like this, we have the chance to finish off the enemy. This is exactly what I want. So I think I'm going to throw GINYU in slot 1 right here. The cord is just going to keep cutting out for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me go ahead and close this. Is there anything I can close here? Sometimes if I close stuff in my browser, for whatever reason, it makes OBS work a little bit better, so I will give that a shot. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, we're back. I meant to put GINYU in slot 1. That's my bad. Well, Birder and Jace have a 65% chance, again, roughly. They have a 50% chance, and then if that fails, they have a 30% chance. So I have a pretty high confidence in them dodging this first attack right here. If it is a super attack, we would probably die if we ate it. If it's a normal, I think we could eat one normal. It'll depend on how many, I was going to say, depends on how many super attacks we get, of course, and they only gave us 1. I believe they can triple super, right? So that's kind of unfortunate. I did trade off. Mine used to be full additional, I think, and then I traded off pretty much all of it to put it into dodge, just because whenever I was going for some challenge runs, I mean, it's basically just like Birder and Jace dodge or you die. So that's why I went with that strategy. Anyway, we're going into the second fight here up against the GINYU Force. All right, familiar sight right here. Let's see how we're looking on the attacks and who we need to protect. That's a lot of attacks there at the end for old boy Jace, but what do we need to do? I mean, we're probably... Oh, this is really tough. I'm not too worried about... Oh, I'm really worried about... Man, this is hard. Do Why are there so many attacks in slot 3? No, we probably just lost right here. I mean, this is just what can happen whenever you have one of these 5 enemy fights in Super Battle Road and you bring a character like Jace. I mean, I'm looking at the strategy right here, and it's like, I really, really want to hit the debuff. Okay, I guess the Elgato's going to go out. But I really want to use the debuff on Ginyu. I think that would be the best choice. Let me go ahead and pause real quick. All right, I can't promise it's gonna stay, but no, I want to debuff Ginyu because I think that's like the smartest play because he has the most attacks there at the end. So I guess let's try to debuff Ginyu, and then let's just try to KO Birder. If we can just KO Birder, I think we can survive because then we'll have a debuffed Ginyu. We'll have type advantage against Raccoon, and then we have 1 type neutral hit against Jace. So hopefully we can just dodge it. I mean, we only have a 12% chance to dodge, but I think that's our best play right here is to try to just... we got to lock down Ginyu because that'll also just help us on the next turn. Looks like we got the stun off, so that's good. Yeah, so we gotta lock down Ginyu. Because, I mean, Jace can't take an attack from him. And then hopefully Ginyu right here can give us the triple super turn and just KO Birder. Remember that Ginyu is super effective against all types? Oh, that's perfect. Yes, he got the double super. Okay. That's really, really good. Birder's out of here entirely now. So, again, now we only have to worry about 1 type neutral attack from Jace is all we have to worry about. Okay, sorry, the cord is cutting out again. There's literally nothing I can do at the moment outside of, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I can just close this. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Jace is attacking. Hopefully, if he dies, it'll be on camera. All right, that's good. 200k, 76. Okay, we survived. We survived. That's fine. As long as we survive, that is okay. Give me a second here. Anytime the cord disconnects, I have to reset the audio. So, okay, we're back. And by reset the audio, I mean I have to, like, deactivate the source for the, like, Elgato and then reactivate it in OBS. And then that just, like, resyncs the audio. So, what do we want to do here? Ginyu is not... Like, he has an attack debuff, but that's it. I guess we'll go for this. I'm not super concerned about Ginyu. Like this Ginyu, like the Ginyu, the enemy in Ginyu. I'm more concerned about Raccoon. So let's attack him. Let's attack him again just in case that he's not KO'd. We got a lot of same type orbs right here. And then let's attack... Let's try to get rid of Golda with the LR at the end. Again, we may be dead right here, and that's just because we gotta... Oh, of course, Ginyu supering. Okay, well, we're dead. Of course. We'll be back in that fight. All right, we're back, and I got really bad opening rotations. Like really, really bad. And, you know, they really like slot 3. I don't know if you guys can tell, but, you know, they love slot 3. Look at that. So probably I'm just going to turn my mic off here. And if we survive, then, you know, I will commentate. If we die, then obviously we will cut and we will be right back with different commentary. So let's roll those dice. Hello, gamers. Dude, stop! Look at the slot 3 again! Who do we need to neuter here? Probably Jace, I guess. All right, let's grab all those orbs. That'll give us a little bit of healing. Let's get rid of Goldo with Ginyu. And then we'll just attack Jace again with these guys. Best case scenario, we just get to attack Ginyu. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Get it out. Oh, that's even better. That's tasty. That's like scrumptious. That's like, let me engorge my microphone. You know what I mean? Woo! Okay. That's good. Yeah, Jace is neutered, so we don't have to worry about physical Ginyu at the end there. Hopefully we can just take out Goldo, just get him out of here. He's the biggest threat to Ginyu, so yeah, he's gone. That's great. Can we get one more Ginyu, please? Yes, my boy. Ginyu always comes through with like at least a double super. I mean, it's very rare for Ginyu to fail me, so we love that. That's a huge chunk of damage as well. Awesome. If I would love if we got a crit on Jace right here. I don't know how my Ginyu is built, my physical Ginyu. We'll take it. That's beautiful. That's not double digits. No, dude. No. Why? This time will be the time. Okay. Okay, this is winnable. This is doable right here. Okay. Let's lock up Ginyu. We gotta get Ginyu locked up. Should we just KO Ginyu? I'm really scared about the Goldo super in slot 2. Let's get rid of Goldo. And then we'll go for Birder with this bozo at the end right here. Okay. Let's see what happens. Again, if they want to super Raccoon and... Yep. If they want to do that. I think my Raccoon and Goldo have like 10 dodge or something. Like 10, maybe 15. They're definitely not full dodge. They might be full additional. I can't remember. But anyway, you know, dodges like that, they do save us damage. Especially before they get hit and before they super attack. That is damage saved. So that's good. I'm also glad that we attacked Goldo right here. Maybe I should have gone for Raccoon, but listen, I don't know. I don't trust Goldo. That dude's a rat. Okay, can we get a triple from Ginyu? A triple from Ginyu would be very Pog gamer. Yes, dude, yes. The worst part about this, right, is that there's like 50 enemies. So if you're able to trim down any of them before you go into the next phase, like, it's just so good. And now we're free. Like, now we are set. Unless they just load up every attack in slot 1 next turn, we are going to be fine because we took out, what, 3 of them? Yeah, this is doable. I'm tempted to just put this guy in slot 1 because he has type advantage over Jace. So I think that makes sense. Let's go for Raccoon. Because Raccoon's the biggest threat to our slot 2 unit, and I'm not really worried about Ginyu. With this much support on rotation, I'm not too concerned about Ginyu. We'll just grab those. That'll give us healing, and it'll I don't know. Hopefully Ginyu just kills Raccoon right here, but in the event that he doesn't, it's just more damage to pepper at him. There's been a lot of times in the past, you know, in my infinite history of Super Battle Road, where, you know, like I go, okay, we're going to attack this enemy, and then we'll attack this enemy because, you know, first enemy will be dead by the time it gets to slot 2 unit. And then it gets to slot 2 unit, and they're not dead, and I attacked a different enemy, and they have a sliver of health left. Like that, except for, luckily we got the additional. But you guys get what I'm kind of getting at? It's like they have a sliver of HP remaining, and then they super you in the middle slot, you know? It's like the worst feeling in the world. So hopefully we can just dodge this attack. Yep, okay. We'll probably KO right here. I don't think they have to get the crit to KO. I would love if we KO'd right here, because that would be best case scenario. We do not. Okay, this is actually really bad now. It went from really good to really bad. So let's grab these. Luckily, I think the final fight is just against Frieza. I think it's Frieza by themselves, which is really why I wanted Raccoon to go slot 1. Because if Raccoon went slot 1, we could lock down Frieza, and Frieza wouldn't be able to do anything to us pretty much the entire fight. But since we're going in with, like, Birder and Jace, Ginyu, and... Oh, no, is it physical Ginyu? It might be physical Ginyu next turn. If it's Tech Ginyu, we're fine. No, it is Tech Ginyu. Okay. I say fine. We'll see where the super attack is. I think I'm just going to throw AGL Ginyu in slot 1. I think we're just going to leave it like this. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there's not much I can do. I just got to hope that the super is, like, in, like, the second attacking slot on Ginyu. Like, after Ginyu super attacks, that's where I want the super to be. Let's grab... We're at full HP, so I don't need to worry about that too much. Let's grab this. We will grab this int key sphere right here to move us towards the Dokkan attack a little bit. And then we'll grab... I guess we'll grab these STR orbs. That's fine. We'll grab those. Okay. We'll save the physical orbs for next turn. Okay. Again, as long as we can get through these first 2 attacks. Okay, he did super, but we should be fine. 310, that's a lot. But I think everybody else on the rotation should be at double digits. We have so much support floating around here. Nobody's type disadvantage either. Jason Birder could take damage, but again, they have a 65% chance to dodge. Or a 50 and a 30, which effectively becomes 65%. Again, it's like you take the failure rate multiplied by the hidden potential rate, or the failure rate of the passive rate, which is 50%, multiplied by the hidden potential rate, which is 30%. So 50% times 30% is 15%. You add that to that's your effective success rate of your hidden potential dodge, and then you add that to your success rate of your passive dodge, which is 50%. You add that together, that's 65. So hopefully we can just dodge these 2 attacks. 80k is not too bad. This unit should be fine post super attack. Again, they have a lot of support on rotation right here. Their defense is high enough to tank like red zone Broly after they super, so we should be okay right here. I don't know how hard. 30k, that's fine. That's survivable because we'll have Raccoon and Goldo in slot 1 this next turn. We'll be able to grab these STR key spheres right here. That'll give us a little bit of healing. And then we can grab these AGL key spheres right there. That'll give us some healing. And then we'll grab the physical key spheres at the end, and that will give us quite a bit of healing. There we go. So we should be fine. Raccoon and Goldo, if they could get a couple of hits in before Frieza supers, perfect. All right, so now Frieza can't do anything to us. He's sealed. He's debuffed. We effectively win right here. Ginyu is probably just going to take him out in the middle. But if he doesn't, then, I mean, we're fine. Like, we're good now. We've locked him up. That's the important thing, right? Is that he's locked up now. I don't think he would do 100k to that physical Ginyu at the end. The tech Ginyu is taking like 60k. I think they're roughly similar in terms of defense. There is less support on this rotation, but looks like AGL Ginyu right here is just going to go ahead and wrap up for us. So let me know what you guys thought about this Super Battle Road stage. Again, I'm using like a half free-to-play team. And then I have 2, like the only character on here that is like a premium Dokkan Fest is AGL Ginyu. Everyone else is either free to play or a banner unit. So there's a good chance that you can form this team. You know, I do highly recommend that you link level them all. You know, that is going to help. But remember that I was doing this without items. You know, the goal is not for you to do it without items. Your goal is just to complete the stage. So if you need to bring a Whis, an Icarus, a King Yama, and like a Ghost Usher, you know, feel free. That's going to make your time, like your fight, a lot easier. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what team you guys used. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.